It's been about 2 years since I made that video about being 21 years old with no friends and social anxiety. And I feel like now is a good time to update you guys on kind of how my life has gone since then, how that video changed things for me. And I've learned so much in these past 2 years, and I think it's really important to just tell you guys all the stuff I've learned, or at least, decent amount of it. Hard to get it all into one video, but I'm going to try to tell you guys like all the stuff I've learned over the last 2 years since making that video and the way how things have changed for me since then. So, yeah. I guess one of the first things that I want to say is I learned that having friends it's a really nice thing, and it's really cool to have friends. Like, I made an update video a few months after that video talking about how I found two people that I could be friends with, and I was really happy. And I was like ecstatic, and it was, like one of the happiest moments of my life to like feel like I finally had friends. Um, what I've started to learn over the, past couple of years is that having friends isn't everything. It's important, but it's not everything, right? So I put a lot of weight on not having friends. I used to, and it really hurt me. It really bothered me that I didn't have anyone like who I felt like I could call like my close friend. And I guess what I'm trying to say is like having friends is like really important for me, and it still is. But having close friends is what's more important. um, Basically what's happened is ever since I made that video, like I had a lot of people reach out to me, and a lot of people who, like really wanted to like try to be my friend and, hang out with me a bit. And that was obviously, it was an amazing feeling, like feeling, like people wanted, I guess, and like feeling like people like wanted to like spend time with me. That just was like an awesome feeling because I hadn't really felt that ever. Um, But what happened was, I started hanging out with all these people, and it was nice. It was cool, but some of the relationships felt kind of shallow, right? Like it was like, okay, we're hanging out, but like I'm putting a lot of energy into this. I'm really excited about this, but a lot of the time people aren't exactly like reciprocating that energy. It's just like you don't have to reciprocate it. Like that, there's no rule saying like you have to like really want to be friends with me or something like that. It's just like if I'm putting a lot of energy into people and trying to make a friendship work or whatever, like I would just kind of hope to have some feeling of like, okay, this is being reciprocated fairly, I guess. And I just felt like a lot of the time, like it wasn't, and I just feel like these shallow relationships just kind of made me feel empty inside. Like, and I thought having like a lot of friends was like a big deal, and like having a lot of friends would make me feel better about myself. But having a lot of shallow relationships just made me kind of feel more lonely than I never felt before, because it felt like I'm like talking to all these people, but none of them really get me or like understand me, and that was frustrating for me. This is just like a matter of like personal preference, I guess. I just feel like I would rather have like just a couple, like one, two, or three, like really meaningful, impactful friendships than have, like 10, 20 shallow ones or whatever. Um, that's definitely something I've learned from, learning to talk to people, learning to try to make friends and stuff like that is like those deep, meaningful friendships, that those very few that I've sort of started to develop, those are the ones that are, worth sticking around for. And those are the people that are worth, keeping touch with. And I take like full responsibility for a few of the things that sort of just like haven't worked out, because there's been times when like my anxiety's kind of just like gotten in the way, like, and I've just like some like I'll send someone a text, right? And if they don't reply in like, you know, a short amount of time or something, I right away my anxiety is like racing, and I'm thinking like, oh, they hate me, or they don't want to talk to me anymore, and I'm just like a burden to them, or whatever. And that's, you know, that's on me, and that's me just like having, you know, trust issues that need to be figured out, and that's just my anxiety just like getting in the way and causing problems. And you know, that's I gotta learn to be like less destructive, I guess. Self-destructive. Yeah. So basically, it's just a matter of needing to have more confidence in myself. Basically, um, a lot of the time I just don't have enough self-confidence, and as a result of that, like I get scared, and I think people don't really want to be my friend, even if they do. And I lose out on a lot of, you know, potential friendships and stuff because of that, and that's just very frustrating for me. Um, and you know, I talk about, you know, some friendships being like shallow, but I just feel like that's partly on me for like not opening up more to people because of my anxiety. Um, just like not being confident, not being comfortable in my own skin, and I just need to, like, I think part of it is I just need to be a better friend, and maybe that'll lead to more like deep relationships with people. But like I was saying before, having friends, I've sort of learned it's not everything, right? There's more to life than just like having friends, right? And I think I've also sort of just like learned to just like, you know, appreciate my own company, I guess, sort of. You know, if I'm gonna spend a lot of time by myself because I'm lonely and struggle to make friends, like I might as well enjoy my alone time, right? So, you know, whether it's just like reading a book, or um, learning something on the internet, you know, going on YouTube and learning something, I don't know. You know, figuring out, you know, stuff with, you know, what do I want to do for my career. Um, Lately, guys, you know, I graduated from Syracuse in 2021, so I've been lately thinking about grad school, and that is something that I'm trying to figure out right now. And, you know, that's something that comes with alone time and, you know, reflection and stuff like that. And, you know, applying myself while I'm, you know, at home by myself. So if you're feeling lonely and you feel like you don't have friends, which is how I feel sometimes, just know that your own company is awesome, and learn to appreciate like your own company, because you're probably a pretty cool person, and you know, you can have alone time and have fun with that. But obviously, I know that, you know, not having friends is a really tough thing, and feeling like no one cares and you're just all alone is a terrible thing, obviously. Um, and it's just, but I'm just trying to say that it starts with you. You know, it starts with appreciating and loving yourself, and then from there, that's how I feel like you start to like branch out and make friends. Is you have to have that confidence in yourself, and that's still something that I'm working on, and I'm trying to get better at, so that I can be a better friend and maybe make more meaningful friendships with people. And like, this is an update video, guys, so I just want to like, um, I really want to take the time to really thank you guys for the last 2 years, all the comments that have come in, all the love that you guys have given me these last 2 years. It's just been unreal. Like the love that you guys have shown me, really, it really helped me to feel good about myself, and really helped give me confidence, guys. And I love you guys for that, because it's just, I didn't have that confidence in myself, and you guys are a big part of why I feel more confident now, and I'm getting better in life at socializing, and being, you know, a talkative, you know, social person, even though it's difficult for me, because you guys, you know, said nice things about me, and, you know, made me feel good about myself when I felt like I wasn't good enough. And I still struggle with doubt, with self-doubt, and thinking sometimes that I'm not good enough. But definitely, like, some of these comments that you guys wrote even like 2 years ago, sometimes I just go back and look at them, and it just really like cheers me up and makes me feel good, guys. So I really appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. That is, a huge part of this update is just letting you guys know how cool you are. You are very cool. Whether you have no friends or a lot of friends, you guys are awesome. And just, you should love yourself and appreciate yourself because you guys are the best. So I guess bottom line is having friends is a great thing. Um, you don't owe, not everything in life is about having friends. You can have fun even without friends, but having meaningful, deep relationships with people, those are like the best kind of friendships. And those are the ones I'm still like working on, like trying to develop. And it's hard for me because it's hard for me to, open up to people. You guys probably think because like I make these videos where I like open up and share my feelings that like that's what I do when I like talk to my friends, but it's a lot more difficult for me in person to like really like open up to people, and that's where my anxiety really kicks in when I'm not just like sitting in front of a camera and saying stuff and not actually like interacting with people like face to face. But yeah, guys, I've come a long way in these last 2 years. It's been a pretty interesting journey for sure. Um, I'd say though I'm in a better place now than I was 2 years ago for sure, which is awesome. And you guys are a big part of that. All the love you've given is a huge part of why I've been able to make progress in my life socially the last couple of years. So I can't thank you guys enough for that. And that's pretty much it for this update. I'm definitely going to be making more videos. I know I haven't been uploading a lot in a while. I just uploaded like kind of fun anime, me being a nerd video like pretty recently. So go check that out. And I'm definitely going to be trying to make more videos. So stay tuned in, guys, because I'm definitely planning on making more videos in the near future. So yeah, peace.